everybody, Trainer Joe here. Today I want to talk to you about weight loss. Stop trying to lose weight. That's the title. Stop trying to lose weight. That'll surprise some of you, but you're going to see why this is so important in just a second. But first, if you haven't read my book, I think you'll find this incredibly helpful to change your mindset toward food and weight loss. And if you have read it, if you'd leave me a review, only if you loved it. If you loved it, leave me a review. Those are really helpful. And there's a link down in the description for the book. So thanks for that. All right, let's talk about it. Stop trying to lose weight. Here's what I've found in over a decade of helping people with weight loss. It's really, really important what you emphasize, what you put your effort into. Because here's what happens. Somebody will get to a weight they never dreamed they'd get to. They see a picture of themselves, their clothes don't fit, and they're like, what the heck? They're looking in the mirror like, what happened? And it just suddenly hits them. And they say, I've had enough. This is it. It's over. I'm going to lose weight once and for all. And they're sincere. They mean it. They're passionate. And the next day, they blow it. They're off plan. They can't believe it. They thought they were sincere. They were. But here's the problem. We think that should be enough. I meant it. I was sincere. I was passionate. I said, I'm going to do this. I'm going to lose weight. Yet you wake up the next day and what you find is that wasn't enough. Today, you've got to decide, what are you going to emphasize? What are you going to put into this? So here's what this looks like. I was watching Kentucky play LSU in baseball. Kentucky had gone further than 20 years. I mean, they were doing great. And our guy's up to bat, and he's either, if he gets out, the game over, season over. And I'm thinking, poor guy, the pressure on this guy. What's the pressure on this guy? Is the pressure on him to win the game? No. That's not his job. His job as a batter right now is to get on base. And that's what he needs to be thinking about, not winning the game. Too many people go into weight loss thinking, I need to win the game, when really all you need to do is get on base. Today, you need to get on base. What's that look like? Well, here's the best way I can describe it is when I was in the insurance business, we had a guy that was selling more than anybody. He was the bomb. He was the king. He was just amazing. And finally, we had this big conference, and it was decided to his name was Paul, let Paul get up and tell people how he's doing this. It changed my life. He said this. He said, I never worry about making the sale. And I thought, what? Because that was a pressure I had. I'd come home from work and my wife would say, did you make any sales today? And if I did, I was happy. If I didn't, I was a failure. And that's kind of what it felt like. And what I learned from Paul, he said, what I focus on are the things that I have control over. And I have no control over whether somebody buys from me or not. You don't. You can't. Somebody can't come in and you're selling a product. You can't make them buy it. He said, what I do is I make sure that I look at him in the eye. I make sure I'm polite. I make sure I'm punctual. I make sure I know my brochure so good that I don't even have to look at it while I'm talking to them, right? So he's got his things that he does. Weight loss is no different. What are you doing today? What is your plan? Because I've said it before, and if you've never heard this is important. The bad news is weight loss takes a plan and a commitment. The good news is that's all it takes. What's your plan? If you want to put your emphasis and your motivation and your passion into lose weight, lose weight, lose weight. And people hear me say lose weight a lot, but it's you got to get the context here. Lose weight, lose. No, it's get up and do your plan. What's your plan? Do you have a plan that makes sense that you can see living with the rest of your life? And for some people, that means, I don't eat after 7:30. Don't eat after 7:30. I can't do that. I can't do that. It's one little piece that you're willing to put your heart into, or I drink so much water a day, or I walk this much a day. If you're not going to put the energy into that, don't act like you're so passionate and excited about losing weight, because those things will bring about this byproduct of weight loss, because that's what it is. It's the byproduct of you putting your energy and efforts into these steps. You need the steps. You want guidance. Then if you've not done my 21-day transformation, it's probably about time we walk you through those steps. Thanks for tuning in, guys. One reminder. Train your brain and transform your body.